god, the mic is working. The mic is working. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. Lamia. Okay, let's ignore the fact that I'm 10 minutes late and that I didn't have my BGM on. Please, for my mental health. How are you, everyone? I don't even know if I have the entire chat. Wait. I think for some reason I'm not being able to look at the entire thing. Lena, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day also. Oh my god, you're the first one, Lena. Are you coming here to glow? Because, don't call me quiet, Snake. I know that the mic is on. I know that the mic is on. I know that the mic is on. For once, I feel confident in that the mic is on. It is. Good. Woo! Feeling super out of energy? Me too. But let me say my hellos in order. Welcome, Rita. Actually, you know what? I can talk to you all I want because you're the next person that I have to welcome. Welcome, Rita. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, my hello. What do you do when you run out of ammo during paintball? You grab the paintbrush and go into melee. Splatoon. Is that something? I don't know. I haven't played it. I haven't played it at all, but I assume. Okay? Is that a joke? Splatoon. Ha! Ha ha ha! Officer Hotpants, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Duke Exeter, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Betty, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Vorador, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. She's not here, con lamiant. I know, I was late, but the chat works! Ayo! The chat works! And that's gonna have to be good enough. Looking at the thumbnail, does she actually use an IRL brush? I haven't used an IRL brush in a long time. But, you know, it's the spirit of art. It just feels better than just like a digital pen. It just feels better. I don't know, maybe on the next one that I do, maybe on the next drawing Ellie for a thumbnail that I do, maybe it will be a digital brush instead of a traditional brush. Just 5 more hours of sleep, then I'll get up. Officer, I wish that were me. I wish that were me. She's not here, Colombian. That is so good. I need to remember it. Whoa, she'll be here only 10 minutes late. But the chat works. But the chat works. Nah, to be completely honest, it wasn't even that. It's just me being exhausted. It wasn't even me having to fix this time. This time, it wasn't about fixing mistakes. It's just about me being sleepy. Very sleepy. It's sleepy to the point that it's not even like a joke or funny anymore. I thought for a minute there. For a whole minute, I legitimately thought about canceling the stream. just to say, listen. My brain is gone. Just for a minute, I thought of like going, listen, you guys, I just need to sleep. I don't know that I can actually carry a stream with how sleepy I am right now. But I'm fine. I'm fine. I took a 10-minute nap. That's enough. Sorry for the scarf. Time Trooper, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Morbid Star, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Nerwanda, welcome. Hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Mendy, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Nether, welcome. Hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Happy lurking. Happy lurking. How are you today? So tired. So tired. Feeling super out of energy. And Friday tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Friday. I'm looking forward to Friday, and then the weekend is probably gonna be a little bit more agitated again, and probably gonna sleep less than I want to again. But we're not gonna think about that now. We're gonna think about the drawing. Was talking about IRL paintball. In Splatoon, to refill ink, you just dive into a puddle of ink of your color. Oh no, I knew that you were talking about IRL paintball. I thought, you know, maybe Splatoon joke would work there. But I'm not entirely sure, considering I've never played Splatoon. So it's absolutely not based on any kind of knowledge of any kind. That joke that I made, maybe it doesn't fit with anything. What is ARTFIGHT? Morbid Star. ARTFIGHT is an event that happens every year in July, where you have the website ARTFIGHT, where you register to be one of two teams. This year it's werewolf versus vampires. I am team vampire, and the way to get points for your team is to draw characters of the people that are on the other team. So everyone uploads their own characters that they are interested in getting art for. And then if somebody from Team Werewolf wants to get some points for their team, they can attack me by drawing one of my characters. I've explained this every single year because I freaking love ARTFIGHT and I really want people to get into it. I think it's really fun. This year, unfortunately, I've had like so little time during July, which is a bummer because I really get excited about ARTFIGHT. And it's an event that you're supposed to only do during July. You're not supposed to draw beforehand. You're not supposed to do like any prep work. Well, you do prep work, but you don't draw beforehand. And this year I have 3 drawings so far. I'm really hoping that I'll finish at least 2 more. Really hoping. I don't want to do less than 5. I don't want to do less than last year. And last year I did 5. If I did 6 last year, I am going to cry. Because there's absolutely no way that I'm finishing any more than like maybe 2 more if I'm lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. Last year I did 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every year so far I've done 5. So I would be very disappointed if I do less than 5 this year. So we're gonna really freaking try. We're gonna try really freaking hard, okay? To finish at least 2 more attacks. Welcome to RSS, welcome Ahilda, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I'm fine, I had a toothache, but I pulled it out myself and I'm okay now. I'll go to the dentist, I know. Yes, please do. I'm pretty sure you're not old enough to have, I'm pretty sure you're old enough to have permanent teeth that are not supposed to just be taken off. So yes, please go to the dentist. I took an hour nap and woke up more tired than I was before. I would need to take that risk if I had an hour. Imagine Ellie falling asleep midstream on top of her desk. What a good source of content. It's not gonna happen, don't worry. I am going to get energized throughout the stream. Like always. SCP Deadman from American Zombie Apocalypse. Hello from Sim Apocalypse. Welcome. How are you doing? I think this is the first time that you'll be here. So welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. And also, good day. Kevin Nessica, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Osis Fiore, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. You aren't looking too vampire-y today, Ellie. Maybe it's because your team is a loser. Yeah, my team is definitely going to lose. At this point, I have no hope. Every other year, it was like a little bit... I don't know, like every other year, it was like there was a chance. This year, it absolutely feels like whatever we do, we've been 300,000 points behind throughout the entire event. So I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think it can be salvageable. So for the ones who saw the other ARTFIGHT streams this year, you're probably confused as to what the freak is this character. Cause so far I've shown like a few characters that I wanted to draw, and this one's coming out of the blue. Like I had sketched a different character not too long ago. I do have a tiny little new sketch of it because I was really not liking how the other one was coming out. The more I looked at it, the more I didn't like it, so I tried it again. There's this one character that I want to draw, and this is the one that I hope is gonna be the 5th. This I'm hoping is gonna be my 5th attack. It's a vampire character described to be as angry as 1,000 geese and really loves her chicken. So I'm thinking this is going to be the chicken. This is going to be the vampire with the hair like here. And I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I think I'm gonna like it. But right now I'm just really focused on this right here. This is another character that I would like to draw for this year. If I get one more character done, I really kind of want it to be this one. Because this is the second character I ever drew for ARTFIGHT. I'm redrawing them because this year we are on opposite teams again, which is really exciting because last year I'm pretty sure we weren't. And I just want to like the first attack I ever drew for ARTFIGHT, I managed to like fix in time for submitting it and being happy with it. This drawing is a drawing that I submitted while not liking it. I was just like, okay, I gotta keep moving, I gotta keep advancing, I can't keep working on it. So I decided not to like keep pushing it. And the rest of my time on ARTFIGHT, I regretted it. Because I really wasn't happy with it. So this year I really wanted to do a second attempt at this character to like redeem my past self. And this character, one thing that she has is, first, I don't understand her age. I don't understand her age, because she has some drawings where she looks a bit more childish, and she has some drawings where she looks a little bit more teenager-ish. So I'm not entirely sure how to draw her, but that doesn't matter so much if I draw her from the back, because we don't need to focus on what her body looks like. We don't need to focus on how teenagery or how pre-teenagery it is. Because we're not gonna focus on the vulva or on the silhouette or whatever. And another thing about this character is that she really likes turtles. And she has, canonically described in the description, she has a turtle backpack. So we're going to do the character holding a turtle backpack. That's what I want to do. That's what we're going for. That is what we're going for. Turtle backpack. So we can get booba breastingly. You already had enough breastingly booba. Oh, sounds cool. What pick do they do for your characters? I have quite a few attacks done to my character. Actually, I'm pretty sure every single attack I've ever gotten was for my character. Yeah, every single attack I've ever done was for me. Elyssia, myself. My entire page of attacks done against me is all pink. Although I do have another character listed, which is the demonic teddy bear. I don't know if you guys remember her. We designed her on stream, and I liked her so much that I had to add her to my roster of characters. So I think maybe I wanted to droop a little bit more. We really have to like not be too annoying about this one. Which I know is kind of like look who's talking about it, right? Like, oh, look who's saying it. Me, yeah, I know, but I want to try, you know. I just want to make one attempt at not being super strict about the art, because I just want to make sure that I have 5 attacks, man. I thought this year was gonna be the year. I really thought this year was gonna be the year in which I actually broke that and I did even more attacks than normal. But nope. Instead, it's just the year where I'm barely trying to catch up to my normal 5 attacks. 1 year I'll actually have like 10. 1 year I'll actually do 4 attacks. And the bummer is also that this year I didn't even focus on doing like full body attacks, which is something that I normally try to do quite a bit. We're gonna take even more covering in the body. We're gonna put the turtle backpack around here. We're gonna make the turtle backpack the oh my god, that was probably a little bit too too close to the mic. She's at least 35. She really doesn't look 35 in any of the art. She looks very... Here's the thing. She has a very camp counselor look, which makes it feel like it should be more teenager than pre-teenager. But what if instead of like camp counselor, what I'm reading is just camp like member? Let me read the description. Yeah, the description is all about the personality. The description is literally just about the personality. It's like, she's mature, she's kind-hearted, she's aloof, she likes the rain, she likes being alone. She can be friendly, but is a little bit shy. She has a turtle backpack. That's pretty much all I have to work with. You're already packing up your stuff and leaving the art fight? Not until it's the last second, baby! I am really hoping that I'll actually get like 5 drawings. I'm really hoping. But this is probably gonna be the last stream of art fight. Because next week I should do a member stream, and I don't feel that art fight is the right content for member streams. Because I've done it so much on normal streams, you know? It just doesn't feel special. I didn't remember her because I was not watching it at the time. Well, maybe one day I should post her again. Well, I should post her to my new social medias. Because who cares about Twitter? It's a terrible archive site. But now I have more... I have a new consistent like archive site for posting art. So eventually I'm sure I'll post her. I have a lot of like older art to post. I don't think this backpack is going well, but it doesn't matter. First, we're gonna figure out the bigger stuff about it. I think this arm should be in front from this angle. I think maybe something like there-ish. Right? This line should be the more visible, I think. Not entirely sure. I feel so happy when I still have the entire arm like this and I'm like, don't have to think about it. But unfortunately, I have to think about it. You actually believe it? You'd have to draw constantly. No, because I've been getting better at being fast. I've been better at doing faster art. The thing that I've not gotten better at is having the time. The thing, I really wanted to this month, but... You know what? This year, it's not my fault. This year is legitimately, like, my sister decided to need a lot of help right on July. She didn't decide to need a lot of help, but she ended up needing a lot of help right in July, like the worst possible moment. Luna, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Oh yeah, our fight is almost ending. Yeah, you didn't really get to participate either this year, right? Do you have an inner monologue and or mind's eye? Sometimes, not right now. Not really now. I'm in the winning team, werewolves. I'm in the winning team. It's because of the fairies, Lena. It's because the fairies are really quick artists, Lena. It's not my fault you joined the easy team. She's mature good enough for me, but mature is an adjective you can have at any age. You usually wouldn't need to say she's mature if she was an actual adult. That's what I'm saying. It's like pretty non-clear. But regardless, you know how we fix that? We just show her back and her backpack. We just show her back and her backpack. I don't think this arm is right. I don't think this is right. Is it too long? Well, if we assume that that's where the waist is, it wouldn't be too long. Right? It just looks weird because I don't know where to cut it here. I think maybe it needs to be higher. But now it looks too shapeless. Oh? Maybe that's going better. Maybe that's going better. Maybe I need to scale it from here. Maybe it's the elbow that's wrong. I'm not entirely sure. Catch me looking at the mirror or taking pictures in this very specific pose later on today so that I can figure out why I hate the arm. I don't think that I'm getting this. I don't think that I'm getting this right throughout the stream. I don't think I'm fixing this arm. Oh my god, I'm just making smaller and smaller and it looks worse and worse. Okay, we're gonna leave it here. We're gonna leave it here and figure it out later. I do not think you should force yourself to do a member stream if it doesn't really fit in your schedule. I think I have to fit my schedule around the member streams. Honestly, I think that's how I like to handle it. Next year I will try to join. Hope I don't get in yours or Alina's team. I don't want to have to carry the two of you. Hi! Hi! That's rude! Next year I'll probably be able to, like, draw more. I said the same about this year and then I couldn't. But hopefully, member streams are usually an extra thing that happens when the VTuber has something in mind that may not be the best idea to do public. See, I want to make sure that at least I try to do 2 per month. I think if you're getting... I've said this before, but I think if you're showing me your support monetarily, at least I want to pay a little bit back with a couple member streams. Agnieszka, Beata, Christian, Jedrek, Arek. Welcome! Hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I don't know that I pronounced your name correctly. I probably didn't. I'm very, very sorry. But also, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I'll be rushing some art, so prepare to be attacked, little bad. No, I don't have time to do more revenges. I'm already out of time, Luna. Hi, Elyssia. How are you doing today? Welcome, Kyle. I am sleepy and tired and exhausted and also rushed. Hello. Oh boy, she's still going from last night. Me? Last night? Oh, Lena. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know how many attacks she has done by now. I really don't want to know. I'm stressed just thinking about it. I am stressed just thinking about how many attacks Lena has going on. And how impossible it is for me to catch up. To catch up, not to catch up. This looks worse than if I just let the... Oh my god, nothing's coming right today. Nothing's going on. Nothing's happening correctly. None of this is looking good. What if I do draw the fingers, but it's like straighter? Is that better? That feels wrong. None of this is looking good. Guys, none of this is looking good. It's not working! Raptoran, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I sometimes wonder whether I'm mature or just dated. Well, how do you feel? Do you feel like it's like sometimes you look at some people and some people maybe your own age and you're like, wow, why haven't you grown out of this habit? Or, you clearly should be handling this more like an adult, you know? Does that happen often? Because I think jaded is a different feeling. That arm isn't right, it's left, Ellie. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! What a good joke! That is hilarious! I cannot believe it. I cannot believe you would do that to me. Adults can be very immature. I know more immature adults than mature ones. Yeah, immaturity or maturity doesn't have to do with age. I mean, you expect it to have something to do with age, but unfortunately, some people don't really mature ever. And some people, unfortunately, are forced to mature way too quickly. But Raptoran, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. It looks very normal. If it's not broken, don't fix it. I don't think it looks normal, but we'll see. We'll see. If you force yourself to do member streams when they do not fit in your schedule, it may result in them not being up to your standards. You think any of my streams are up to my standards? Oh, my sweet summer child! My sweet summer child! You have no idea what kind of standards I hold myself to for no goddamn reason and without anyone else holding me to them. Don't worry. I'm aware that it's just in my head. I haven't reached my goal quite yet, if that makes you feel better. No, that doesn't make me feel better because your goal was like 30 things. Don't worry, I'm internally dying of stress because I still have 0 done. Understandable. I mean, kind of same. I wasn't even ketchup. It was ketchup. I don't know what I said. There isn't really any regular amount of member content that VTubers usually do. They usually do them when they have a place for them or a new idea or something. I don't know. I just feel like I'm someone. I think I've said this before. But like I used to have one of my two like toxic friendship situations in my entire life. And one of those toxic friendship situations involved a person that was very comfortable with taking gifts and even demanding, or not demanding, but jokingly asking for gifts that she actually meant to, like, she said it as a haha joke, but she also absolutely meant it, and she would repeat the haha joke sometimes until she got them. And I associate this idea of wanting to take but not necessarily thinking of giving back. I associate it with her now because of how bad that friendship was. I've talked about this person before, by the way. I've had 2 toxic friendships so far. I have only talked publicly about one of them because the other one is a lot more messy. And it involved another person, like it involved her partner at the time. The second toxic friendship was a toxic friendship where the toxic part was that when she was having like relationship problems, she made me a part of those relationship problems for some goddamn reason. For some reason, her relationship problems were also my problems. Like, no matter how much I wanted to, like, step away, metaphorically, right? Because I can't step. But, like, no matter how much I wanted to distance myself from her relationship problems, she would make them mine. So I don't talk about that toxic friendship too much. Because, like, whatever. It involves someone else, and I don't like saying much about things that involve third parties. But with my first toxic friendship, I talked about her quite a bit. And she, like, you know, when you lead by example, but especially by example of what not to do, this girl pretty much became that for me. I became the kind of person that just is constantly not making sure, but like whenever I have feelings that remind me of her, I like pivot in the exact opposite direction. So I'm someone who really tries to make sure that whenever I get something given to me, whenever I take per se, that I also give back, you know? It just feels like the right thing to do for me. It just fills me with a sense of peace, inner peace. It just gives me an inner peace that I think, I don't know, I just think it's the right thing to do, man? I don't know. The problem is not the hand, it's the wrist, I think. What if I delete my guidelines, though? What if I delete the guideline of the wrist? What if I delete it there? Is that still bad? I think the hand is very close to being okay, but it's not. What if I add, like, the knuckles? Is that better or is that worse? Is that even the knuckle? It probably isn't, is it? Because the knuckle is probably like here-ish. This is probably fingers. That's probably why it's looking bad. Right? It's probably looking bad because it needs a little continuation of the fingers. Is that better? Probably not. I am literally not advancing at all in this art. I am literally doing nothing, you guys. This is the most just chatting stream that I've had in art streams in a while. Go on, Ellie, you know you want to mute me for that joke. Are you baiting me so that I mute you? Are you mute baiting me, Duke? Why would you be doing that? Why would you be trying to get muted? Why do you want that? With how hard it is for you to make it to the streams because it's so early for you. I think nowadays more adults are more immature. Just look at Twitter. I mean X. I'm still not gonna call it X. I'm sorry. I'm not going to. She's losing her mind. When am I not, Lena? Your usual Elyssia Nico standards. The usual. My usual. Not your usual. My usual. Oh man, it's going to be one of those days. Yep, it's going to be one of those days. I'm tired. I mean, look at me my accuracy is 100%. You just don't know what I'm shooting at, vibe. Is that a meme? Wait, I don't think I know that meme. If that's a meme, please share it with me. If it's not... Is that the vibe I'm giving? I don't feel like I'm giving that vibe because that sounds very confident to me, and I am not feeling confident at all whatsoever. About any of the things that I'm doing, I am not feeling confident at all whatsoever. If everything is a target, there is no way you can miss. How is everything a target? I have a very specific, very tiny target. Now you have 3 toxic friendships. I'm the 3rd one. No, you're not. Cassie, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I can't believe Ellie just stole another woman's husband like that. I did it! I didn't steal anyone. It wasn't like that. I swear, it wasn't like that at all. I would slap the haymaker hard. Haymaker? What do you mean haymaker? I'm feeling a little attacked now. Why? What did I say? Wait, what did I say? I'm subscribed to a guy on Twitch for like 6 years now. It's pretty much the same as memberships. He hasn't done a paywall stream in his life. Honestly, most Twitch streamers I am sub to don't. Well, I think that the Twitch culture is a little bit different. I think the Twitch culture is like a lot more geared towards giving and donating and stuff. Which is why most people choose to start on Twitch, because it's a platform that is more geared towards crowdfunding. While in YouTube, like, because it's been around as a free entertainment area for so long and only quote-unquote recently, right? Because it has been technically kind of recent. I think live streaming hasn't been very common in the West, at least. Maybe Hololive in Japan started earlier, right? But I think the idea of donating on YouTube has been it's a lot recent, right? So I don't know. These are all my own hang-ups, by the way. I'm not saying that anyone should think like me. I'm explaining precisely why. Like, I'm explaining how my personal history gave me the hang-ups that I have today. Especially about certain attitudes like I don't know, like accepting money. Don't get me wrong. I am trying to make this into a career, and that it requires me to accept money and be thankful for it. And I am thankful for it. But at the same time, I feel like I need to do something to pay it back, you know? What the fuck? Windows? Windows, you can't just do a random noise in the middle of my stream. Windows! Don't you see the metaphorical red light? I'm live. You can't do that, Windows. Anyways, what was I talking about? I am still very thankful when I get money, but at the same time, I feel like I'm trying to make this a job, so that means I have to work for it. I have to pay it back, you know? It's a weird hang-up I have. Just ignore it. I want you to know where it comes from so that you can feel safe that it's a very personal hang-up and nothing more. I want you to feel reassured that I don't think this is the way the world works. It's just my own personal history. Can I be the fourth toxic friend? Stop trying to be my toxic friends. You know what I do with toxic friendships? I cut them out of my life. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? I don't think so. I don't think you want that. I think you don't really know much about my toxic friendships. Even on YouTube, the channels I'm a member the channels I am a member of for the last year and a half, maybe did 10 member streams? I don't know. I'm such a routine-bound person as well. I'm someone who feels like once I establish a routine, I feel a lot more comfortable. So I feel that if I make it part of my routine, it just feels better. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of me right now, at least this past few weeks, has been very much winging it. That would be so cool if I could say that while also having wings. Okay, the backpack, which is the most important part, is getting very slowly done. One member stream a month is fine too, though. Don't try to give more than you can take. Everyone is aware of how much this means to you. Thank you! I hope I do. There's something really strange about having to express yourself mostly with your voice. And it's that I never feel that it's enough to like properly express what I'm actually feeling. One day that'll change. One day I'll have an even more expressive model. And I'll be able to express with my voice and with my face. But for now, you have to believe my words. And I know that you will, because I'm not great at lying. Actually, like, here's a question that I've had for the longest time. Can you call... Maybe I've said it before. Maybe I've said it live, because here's the thing. I think about this question so much that I don't know if I've said it or if I just said it in my mind a bunch of times. What would you guys consider? I want your real answers here. Would you guys consider someone a good liar if they are physically capable of lying to you? Like, lying is just acting, right? And I don't mean to brag, but I think I can be a pretty good actor when acting's needed. So I'm, in that sense, I am physically capable of lying without much like show or tell in my face. Would you consider me a good liar if I am like physically capable of lying, but also if I later feel like absolute shit until I like have to confess that I lied? Because that's another part of my lying capabilities. It's like, I am very confident in my acting skills, so I'm very confident in my ability to lie. I am also someone who feels very guilty, even with like white lies. When somebody's like, I'm sure that I've talked about this. I am sure that I've talked about this. When somebody's like, oh, hey, I bought myself a new dress. What do you think? I feel so awkward about lying and saying that it's good that instead of lying, I'll just look for any details that I like. I'll be like, oh, those are such cute buttons that the dress has. That way I don't have to lie. You know, that way, what I'm saying is true. I do think those buttons are cute. It's lying by omission. So tell me your answer. What do you think? Do I count as a good liar or do I count as a bad liar? What is it? Which one is it? One friend tried to make me part of the relationship problems, and so I thought for a second to myself, if I'll not be part of the problem, solve it you two. Smoke bomb poof. Here's the thing, the one toxic friend that I don't talk a lot about, when I tried to say like, hey, all due respect, this is your relationship, don't like make me part of it, this is your problems that you're having and I don't want to be in the middle. Like, I'm not gonna be the intermediary or whatever, just solve it yourselves. This person, this toxic friend, went ahead and started vague tweeting for like 3 hours about me. And then after vague tweeting, just kept sending messages after messages after messages. And when I refused to answer those messages, she just started calling me until I had to pick up because she would not stop. And at this point, it was like 1 a.m. It was like 1 a.m. and this person was calling me and calling me and calling me and calling me. I could have turned the phone off. But like, how toxic is it that I needed to turn my phone off because my friend was having relationship issues and wanted me to be like part of the discussion? Like, bruh, right? Right? What is your worst poncho? Who, me or her? I have canceled my plans to do a member stream because you guys paid me $5 for... Huh? Huh? I have to cancel my plans to do a member stream because you guys paid me $5 for... It sounds so pretty dumb to me. Ah! You're saying that I should do the art stream anyways, the ARTFIGHT stream instead of doing a member stream? Do you think it was the right thing to do too? Huh? Oh my god, I'm so confused right now. What is going on? Do you think it was the right thing to do? What? What specifically? What do I specifically think it was the right thing to do? It's looking bad because the wrist is too stiff. Maybe. Can it also be that it's too thin? Is this too thin for the wrist? I think maybe that's too thin of a wrist. I sense minor art burnout incoming. That could happen. Sometimes it happens to me after ARTFIGHT that I'm a little bit burnt out of art. But this year, because I could barely draw this year, I think that's not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh my god, I'm so behind on chat! Okay. 3 minutes of speedrun, let's go! Nobody's ever going to call it X. I know, me neither. Am I? What? Do you actually got to get muted, Duke? Maybe Duke has a mute kink? I would not have put it that way, but is it, Duke? Do you want to answer that? I don't have time to think of words. Do you want to answer to that? Not confession. Not confession. When you point at someone and you accuse, accusation. Do you want to answer that accusation? I said, nobody's gonna call it X unless you rebalance it to a site with adult videos. I guess then people may accept X. The thing is, Twitter is already the only social media that accepts adult content. So, I wouldn't be surprised if people started completely 100% associating with it. Associating it with, like, adult content and nothing more. Ouch, that hurt to hurt. I can't believe she said that. What? What? I don't think Lena's a toxic friend. I don't believe she is. Really freaking hard. What is Cassie? I'm sorry, I'm so confused. I'm way too far behind. I'm gonna speed running. The fact that it's actually possible to find a small channel while searching for a game also makes Twitch a bit more appealing to small creators. Though of course Twitch has a lot of things going against them. Still no competition in the space though. I think a lot of people that I've seen talking about Twitch mostly really do think about the how much faster it is to get affiliated and how many more options of monetization there are. At least that's the way I've seen it talked about from the creators, like circles. Especially because I've seen a lot of people asking, like, I've been in a lot of like starting VTuber servers, you know? And a lot of people ask, like, if I want to start being a VTuber, where do I start? And most people that recommend Twitch really do talk about the how much easier it is to monetize early. Yeah, so that. Windows is updating. Never! Windows Kun wants attention, and he's never gonna get it because I don't want Windows 11 until I am literally forced. Go, do you confirm that it's on you? With all these Elon shenanigans, I have to manual ping, and that sounds usually. You confirmed that the sound is on you. With all these Elon shenanigans, I have to manually ping. And that sound usually means I have to do a ping. Yeah, no, it wasn't me. It was my Windows. Ellie, check Discord. Give you a fix there. Oh, where? Talk to Ellie? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Hey, thank you. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that in a minute. I'm speedrunning the chat. I'm speedrunning the chat. Give me a second. It's okay to be crazy as long as you know that you're crazy. I do think that a little bit. So if I'm your toxic friend, can I cut a part of your tail or hair to eat later? No! But if you're gonna cut anything, cut my hair because my tail would hurt. But also, no! Don't cut my hair! You're the opposite of me. I keep toxic and crazy people close. It's going to harm you one day. But you're already working, so membership and super subs add the pay for your regular work. Member streams are just a plus to reward membership loyalty, maybe. I guess I should think about it that way, but you know me, I'm an overworker. Having to express ourselves with our voice, unheard of. I know, but I'm just very... Here's the thing, you need to be aware that I'm very used to expressing myself on my face, so... one day I'm gonna have a very expressive model, and you're gonna see that. Come on, speed run. Ellie 2.0 fun, let's go. Not yet, I still have to try it. Actually, wait, I think it may have been a thing for a couple million years ago. What may have been a thing for a couple million years ago? I'm so confused. Depending on how well you can control your voice. Huh? Expressing yourself with your voice? Is that what you mean? Depending on how well you can control yourself with your voice? I'll go with that. You feel bad about lying, so we can always tell when you are. Yeah, okay, so that's the question. That's the question, right? So, am I a good liar or am I not a good liar? Does physically being able to lie count as a good liar? Or does mentally and physically being able to lie count as a good liar? Because maybe, you know, I don't count as a good liar if I feel so guilty that I'm gonna end up confessing anyway. Wait, you mean you've lied to us all this time? Lied to us, I assume you meant to type. Telling us that you're a pink lamia anime girl on the internet? Never. I would never lie about that. I would never lie about that. A good liar needs to believe his lies to be true and be capable of constructing a narrative without plot holes. I think I'm capable of constructing a narrative without plot holes. My problem is, I feel like shit. My problem is I feel like shit when I lie. And my lies end up getting confessed not too far after. Not too long after. Because I really can't live with myself. She will never be able to live with herself. She's a pink snake. Exactly. Exactly. Turns out Goth Ellie was the real deal. You could show no sign of lying, but if I start questioning you, you will fail at lying. I don't think I would fail. I think I would just eventually end up telling because I don't like the feeling of it. Precision targeted truth. Yeah. That's my preferred way of answering when my real answer would be a lie. Is to look for an inkling of truth and just focus on that. Bro, I suck at lying. Either my body language gives it away, I ran out of things to lie about, or the guilt eats me up even if it's a white lie. If it's a white lie, like, I just straight up look for an option that won't incur me lying. Like, the example of the buttons is, like, legitimate true. I'd say bad liar. Yeah, I would say that too, right? Probably not the best. Maybe the lie is that she's a recovered emo. She never recovered. Maybe she's still emo. What if that was? Actually, wait. I do consider myself a recovered emo. But at the same time, I do still have an entire Spotify playlist that is called You Emo Bitch. And it's my longest playlist behind K-pop. Or maybe even over K-pop. Maybe I have even more songs there than in K-pop. Not entirely sure. Don't know, but I can relate. Maybe not so much about feeling that I need to confess, but I really do avoid lying by all means possible. Yeah. Lying sucks. About the dress, it's not lying. That's just being a nice person. The thing is, you're still lying if you don't like the dress and you pretend that you like the dress. It's still lying and it still feels bad for me. Like, I still feel bad about it. I think the most awkward situation even for me was telling a blind person that the part of the con that I enjoyed the most was cosplay. Oh, that would feel bad. Yeah, that would feel so bad. Did you mention your second favorite thing? Like the tiniest of lies? 1 a.m. Oh yeah. I don't know. It's still annoying if somebody's calling on you to solve their relationship issues at 1 a.m. even after you very much clearly stated that you don't want to be part of it. Hi Ellie, how are you doing? What the fuck is that? I need to get back to work. Okay, bye. Goodbye, Leo. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day at work. Okay. That was pretty toxic. Yeah, it was. It was pretty toxic. They kind of wanted to make me part of the problem itself at one point. So I thought if you want to break up, do it without my help. I'm not gonna be the reason. Super smoke bomb poof. Yeah, these two people also broke up after, not too long after, like, this entire mess. It was actually about whether disappearing was the right thing to do or not. To be clear, I told my friend, I'm making things easier for you, I'm out. Yeah, in my case, it was like this one toxic friend just wanted me to give them the right about the reason they were fighting and, like, close to a breakup. They were doing shit wrong, and they wanted me to, like, take their side in the discussion. And they kept, like, yeah, I don't know, it was bad. Guess which part of that relationship I still have a friendship with? Hint, hint! It's not that person that called me and insisted that I take her side even though I think she was in the wrong. I did like 2 Twitch streams in my life and I was doing YouTube every day for almost 2 months. I had like 3 watchers live on Twitch. I never had a live watcher on YouTube. The scrollability on a live channel is a lot better on Twitch. On the account that it mainly focuses on live content. But yeah, both are bad. People just have to choose which is a lesser evil for them. I do think people focus a little bit too much on, like, what's the best objectively, when in reality I think you have to consider what's gonna be the best for you, you know? We haven't seen short hair Ellie in a while though. Boom. There you go. Short hair Ellie. Having to express yourself with your voice may have been invented millions of years ago. Oh, but you also have expressions, like facial expressions and stuff. That's assuming we mean a systematic language. What the fuck? I have no idea what the context was for that. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're good at being a bad liar. Okay, we can settle for that. That's a compromise I'm willing to take. Maybe she's an emo? Like a bird? Like a bird? I used to be emo, but then I evolved into goth. I used to be emo, and then I turned myself into a pink, positive, optimistic person. The silence says it all. Shh. You're not lying. You're good at evading actually answering questions. So evading telling the truth. If that's a lie, then not a good liar. Yeah, I 100% prefer lying by omission. Just focusing on something that is actually true. Me wasn't recovered from old Vocaloid songs, but I ain't complaining. They are bangers to this day. I like very few Vocaloid songs because I was never like super into the scene. It was always like a bit confusing to me. But the few songs that I really remember liking a lot about Vocaloid, I think are really good bangers. The thing is that it feels like in the earlier scene, you kind of had to understand about like Japanese, specifically Japanese websites, because most producers were like Japanese producers, and so I didn't even know how to like keep up. I didn't know how to keep up with the scene or understand. I was like, hey, somebody recommend me Vocaloid songs, and they would go like, okay, of what style? What producers do you like? And it's like, I have no fucking clue, man. I don't know. I like Mehurine Luca? And they'd go, yeah. But it depends on the producer, how like the song style and how the Vocaloids are gonna be mastered and stuff. And it's like, I don't know! I have no idea! So yeah, I'm not very knowledgeable about it. Whoa, short hair! You haven't seen it yet, Luna? You haven't seen it? You ain't her hair when she wasn't looking. She was lying to us the whole time. It does not taste like gummy bears at all. You are the ones who said that it tasted like gummy bears! I never said that! You guys made it up! How is it my fault? How is it my fault that you guys decided that my hair tasted like gummy bears? I never said that! You guys made it up! Technically speaking, is a kind of facial expression. Speaking is a kind of facial expression? How? How can speaking be a kind of facial expression? That makes no sense! I don't want to do the... I do not want to do the part of the turtle that has the pentagonal shapes. I'll do it later. I'll solve it at some other point. Let's try the other wrist that Nether was recommending. Let's try the other wrist that Nether was recommending to see if that makes it feel better. You're recommending a change to the pose, something like this. Right? Something like this? Is that better? Is that better? It does! Plenty of people live streams on multiple platforms at the same time. Yeah, but according to the latest rules of Twitch, that's kind of like not allowed. Sometimes the dress being perfect is not the important thing. When it fits the occasion, it shows the person taking creative initiative, and it contributes to a fun outing for both of you. Yeah, absolutely, I 100% agree with that. But also if somebody asks, hey, this is my new dress, do you like it? They're not asking about the whole context. They're just asking about the dress itself. And if you don't like it, there's not much that you can say. Other than yes or no, you know? You don't need to recover from the old Vocaloid days. One of us! Lena, you still need to recommend me more Vocaloid songs if you want to one day. I would be very happy about that. I do not really know what the scene has anything to do with songs. I think because like Vocaloid is one of these things, because it's a tool, right? It's not technically like it has the identity of a group or a singer, but it's really about the producer. It's like a tool. So what you have to follow isn't the Vocaloid, but the producers. And for that, you need to know the people that are active in the scene. I look away for a second and Ellie chopped her hair. Did she have a mental breakdown? Looking cute though. I may or may not have had a mental breakdown today. Not mental breakdown. I'm just freaking exhausted. That is all. That's literally it, you guys. Your snake needs to sleep. The snake just desperately needs to sleep. She desperately needs to sleep, and today she can't really sleep because she has to cook something before the food goes bad, and she's already dreading it. Because it's one of those, like, involved meals that have a lot of steps. And she just wants to sleep. She just wants to sleep, man. I don't know if this is getting better or worse. I legitimately don't know if I'm making it worse or better. There. And there. Is that better? Maybe I should focus on the face. Maybe I should switch entirely. Maybe I should switch gears entirely. And just do the face. Because this is looking really weird. This hand is looking really weird. No commenting on its bad, tacky frills is not lying. They just don't matter that much. You can be kind of pedantic otherwise, I guess. I see your point, but I think it's... I think the example at least helps to explain my style of feeling like shit when I try to lie. I just added more Japanese indie music and K-pop into my playlist. My playlist is mostly either musicals, emotion, or K-pop. Just curious, what progress have you made on the drawing so far this stream? Practically nothing! Da-da-da-da. It's nothing. Look, sometimes an art stream is an art stream, and sometimes an art stream is like a badly disguised Satsu. And we have to accept that. We have to accept that that's the duality of streams. That is the duality of Ellie's art streams. You never said it doesn't. I never said it doesn't what? Oh, that my hair tastes like gummies? Well, I don't need to say it doesn't. You guys could just not believe rumors. You guys decided to believe the rumors. I never even indulged them. And we're back. I had to eat lunch with my family. I hope that you enjoyed it, Cassie. Facial expressions are kind of 50% of language. I agree. I agree with that. Ellie with the constant gaslighting of her chat. I didn't say my hair tastes like gummy bears. You did. I never put you in chains and threw you in the mines. You did that to yourselves. The gate is open. You can leave whenever you want. How is that my fault? How is that my fault? You guys can leave whenever. You're just choosing not to. How is that my fault? I will not take responsibility for that. Something like how normal humans carry their backpacks. Oh, excuse me, I'm not a normal human, so I don't know how to carry a backpack. Blah, 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 blah. Speaking of expression with the mouth is part of the face, therefore speaking is a facial expression. That's a really weird logic, and I don't know if I actually agree with it. That's a really strange logic. Do I count it as solid or do I not think it? I think it's kind of bullshit. Okay, I'll be going for today. Wanna try to draw a bit too. See you tomorrow for more Puyo Puyo Tetris. Man, learning about Mado Monogatari has explained my Puyo Puyo universe so much. Has expanded my universe. I hope that you enjoy your drawing. I hope that it comes out great. Thank you so much for being here, Rancor, and congratulations on the stuff that you said earlier. What is happening to my brain? Anyways, congratulations. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed the badly disguised sets. Have you played Rain World yet? Not really, Cassie. I know of it. And I have it as a possible thing to stream sometime, but I haven't yet. Why not now? Open Puyo Puyo Tetris if you want to. Go ahead. By the way, I've been looking for tutorials on like how to do fusion and like how to understand it better, and I have found barely anything. Like, there's literally not much secret to Puyo. It's like, to fusion. It's like, well, here's a couple of tips that can help, but also they are kind of advanced, so good fucking luck. It's like, what? All of the tips are like, you're gonna have to have foresight on when you push the Puyos up, what they are going to do. And it's like, okay, but what if I don't have foresight? Because that's kind of my entire problem. What kind of tips can you give me? And I was like, I don't know, be fast at making matches, I guess. I was like, cool, thank you. This will not be helpful to me whatsoever. Great. We're gonna learning collab incoming, guys. You can't keep promising collabs, Lena. We have too many to do. We have too many collabs that we need to do. We can't keep planning more. If you compare a song by Kikuo using Miku to a song by any other person also using Miku, it makes it pretty clear the Vocaloid is basically just an instrument for each producer to use. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's difficult to know how to start. It's difficult to understand what you look for. Because, like, it's like, what is my style? What do I like? What do I want? How do I know? How do I learn this? And I honestly have no idea. That looks atrocious. That looks so bad. I just think my hands are not working today. Today I'm not like being satisfied with anything that I'm doing. Which is definitely a problem, but like... You know how the first stream of the Tiefling character, the little, the blacksmith character, remember how that one was super fast and prolific? Well, this one is practically the opposite. I feel like nothing is coming out right. I feel very uncomfortable with everything that I'm doing. I'm not liking anything. Man. Man, oh man. This sucks. Is it the sleep deprivation? Is it the sleep deprivation? Have I messed up my sleep schedule too much? Is that my problem? You can do it after the Pokemon lecture. I'm not gonna have a Pokemon lecture, but I will consider doing an entire week of like web content. There's the chance, I'll have to do an entire week of web content, and tier ranking Pokemon could be part of that. Doesn't really seem relevant to me. The only person I know of is Jin, and that's mostly because he's a brilliant mind that created Kaguru Project, Mekako City Actors. Yeah, but that means you even, like, you have a favorite producer then. You have Jin. It's a bit of both. Some people follow for the characters, make or may not had a crush on Miku next to Black Rock Shooter at that time. May or may not have had a crush on Miku next to Black Shooter at the time. But some also follow for the producers, like you said. It's just that, like, they don't have a canon story. They don't have, like, a story through line or anything. So at the end of the day, it's all going to be on the producers that you like. Because the characters are just interchangeable. Not interchangeable, sorry. Their stories, their personalities, they don't exist. They don't have personalities or stories. Every producer can give them their own personality and their own story in the songs that they want to produce, right? Would you play Puta Puyo Treacherous with us? You did the typo! You did the typo! Daddy, I'm not the only person that did the typo, you did it too! She can sleep after cooking. No, she needs to eat after cooking. And then she needs to play roleplay. Looks better, IMO? Okay. As for the people asking you what you like, you could have just said the title of the song that you enjoyed. I don't know if I knew it back then. Honestly. Anyway, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Rancor. Thank you. Yeah, you're working, girl. I feel like I'm barely doing anything. Yeah, it's so good. We need to get Ellie to watch. To watch what? To watch what? Oh, Mekako City Actors. Yeah, I have it on my list. I do have it on my list. What is an art stream if not an excuse for a Satsu? At the same time, I don't enjoy it as much as a Satsu. Because when I do Satsus, I get to actually keep up with the chat a lot better. When I do art, it's hard to keep up with the art and it's hard to keep up with the chat. I get to do the worst of both worlds. It's like an evil version of Hannah Montana, you know? Hannah Montana's here like is the best of both worlds, and I like, no girl, I can't draw properly and I can't chat properly. It's like the worst of both worlds. Is there an evil version of Hannah Montana that sings about the worst of both worlds? And then the other person is like, thanks on commenting on my effort and enthusiasm, but you're not asking if it looks good. I'm not going to lie, that's like literally one of my fears when I have to answer questions and I feel like it's better to just say a hidden truth than answer the question. I'm afraid that I'll get called out for it. I am. This is awful. This is awful. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Let's just do the hair. I don't know what I'm doing today. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep. And I can't, and I can't, and I can't. Next she will tell us that she isn't forcing us to mine. I am not forcing you to mine. I asked you to polish the gems. The gems are gathering dust and getting duller by the second. Cause you guys are just such big fans of mining. I love rumors. Give me more wild speculation. Not here. In this house, I don't engage with speculation. Because I feel bad about it. You guys hear me out. What if an art streamer are a way to multitask drawing or talking at the same time? It sucks. It's the worst way of doing both. Is turning on mochi really exists in arting? It's not getting better. It's very, actually, you know what? It's very slowly taking shape. Like, there is some shape being taken. let's agree to one thing. There is some shape being taken. The shape of the face is better than it was. The shape of the hand is better than it was. But mostly it's just not going super great. What if I just try my true and tested method of starting with the eyelashes? What if I just try my true and tested method of starting with the eyelashes and then hating everything else? The thing is, I'm making it a little bit too... I'm making it a little bit too long. I think it has to be a rounder eye. I really do think it needs to be a rounder, taller eye. Because I want her to have like a... Not necessarily a young vibe, but an ambiguous teen/preteen vibe. I think that's kind of getting better. Kind of. Not entirely, but maybe this is the way to go. Speaking requires much more than just doing facial expressions, but it includes facial expressions. It requires air, muscles that are not visible, vocal cords, vibrations, etc. Yeah, have you ever like, this is gonna sound very weird, but have you ever like touched the muscles in your throat? It feels very weird. Not just the muscles, the bones and cartilage, whatever. I don't know. Whatever it is that we have right there. Have you ever touched it? It's really creepy. Feels weird. Okay, I think it's getting slightly better. Our streams are a way to chat and not focus on trying, pretty much. Crooked Gamer, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Last Meow, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. It's been a bit since you've been on stream. Welcome back. I have to fit in myself in fusion mode because of miscalculations. It's difficult. Yeah, I love having ideas and not executing them. No, that's so frustrating. What do I want? Where do I start? Why are we here? Just to suffer. Just to suffer. I love that meme. I don't think I remember anything from, like, what do I want? Where do I start? That's not from the meme, right? Clearly the brain has designated this as just chatting stream. Wait, I lost you. And the body is enforcing that decision. We are still, like, doing some progress, but it's just going very slowly. Ellie messes up her sleep schedules. She's just like me, for real, for real. And I am very sorry that that's the one thing. I am so sorry that that is the one thing we're focusing on for our similarities. That's not great. I knew how to draw an ear. I have forgotten by now. Was it like that? Actually, you know what? I don't need to do this. We can just do a tiny little line. Nobody needs the full detail of the ear. At least not yet. At least not yet. Doesn't really matter right now. Actually, do I want to have this at all? Or do I want it to be more like straight? More anime. More like this. issue with this actually. Isn't the head like way too turned back? Isn't the head way too turned back for the body? Did I start this drawing with the entirely wrong pose? Like, is this already screwed from the beginning? Guys, I think this entire stream might be like going to the trash. Not that I would delete it, but I think this entire stream is going to be like a net zero gain. I think this stream might be a net zero gain as far as the drawing goes. I think I hate it. I think I hate it so much. Speaking of sleep schedule, I might have to sleep for now. It's 3 AM here. Good luck with our fun and have a great rest of the stream. PS, be prepared for a sneak attack. No, don't. Also, thank you so much for being here. And yes, please sleep and have a great night and have a great rest. Y'all messing up your sleep schedules, then there's me going to sleep at 11 PM or else I'm dead at work next day. And we are proud of you. Live vicariously. We live vicariously through you. You are the person that keeps your sleep. You are the person that actually takes care of your sleep, and we are all proud. We are very proud of that. We live vicariously through you. Drawing by itself without doing 20 redos takes focus, so keeping up with chat simultaneously isn't gonna I am so sorry. Isn't gonna happen is what I was trying to say, but when I try to say happen, something happened in my throat. In my defense, I can't see most of the letter symbols on my keyboard. They disappear with use and time. Also, it seems Lena needs to be gifted the puta boya Tetris. Now you're doing it on purpose. Seems everyone woke up about 4 hours too soon today. Maybe we're all just exhausted, you guys. Maybe we're just all too tired. The snake shifters yearn for the mines, and I'm not forcing you. I'm not forcing you to. The snake shifters yearn for the pillow at the moment. Me too, bitch. During the Terraria scene, the first thing I did was start digging a hellhole and looking for ores along the way. Yeah, it's like your second nature, you guys. It's not me. Ellie, I want to finish at least 5 drawings. Also, Ellie, I know! I'm sorry! I'm not choosing to be this bad. I'm not choosing to be this bad at it. I just am. It's not that I want to be bad, you guys. It's just happening. Okay, I think I like the neck, but it might be a little bit too long. I don't know. We're gonna do the hair so that I have some sort of progress. I'm gonna do the hair and see if I like at least that. Not entirely sure at this point I can salvage anything, to be honest. I think at this point I'm just like, I don't know. Okay, so her hair is described as usually done with a long fringe and a portion of her hair up at the back. Okay, so it's not really a ponytail. She's supposed to have hair. Okay. She's supposed to have some of her hair down. We're gonna have it pinned by the backpack. Some of her hair down. And some of her hair, I'm gonna delete that. And some of her hair in a ponytail. little bit too much. Maybe I need to do it a little bit smaller. Considering it's just part of her hair. And I wanted it to be like... I wanted it to be like showing up on the other side, but I think that wouldn't make sense. If she also has like hair going down, I guess instead of doing the ponytail, I'll have to do like just free hair. Some of the free hair. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, right? I certainly love this character. I don't know why today I'm sucking so hard at drawing it. Like, today is just not my day to draw anything, probably. And I don't have the luxury of getting other days, so we're gonna have to deal with it. We are gonna have to deal with it regardless. But it's not being my day to draw anything, really. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's going. It's going somewhere. It's better than nothing. Alright, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. The hair, not too bad. The face, getting better. Right? The face is getting better. I feel like maybe it's salvageable. I do want to try and close the corner of the eye. That's where you're wrong, officer. Oz never went to sleep. We all just need to sleep. What is the reference picture? There's too many reference pictures and they were just going to be annoying to me to have on the canvas. So I have them all in the page. But let me show you. This is one of them. Here's the dichotomy. This is one of them. This is another one of them. This is another one of them. And where's the last one? This one or this one? Yeah, let's go with this one. It's this one is another one of them. So what I mean is that, like, in this one, she looks pretty much like teenager, right? In this one's. But in this one, she looks younger. And in this one, I don't know. I guess she gives me camp counselor, whatever. But at the same time, this one could very well be a preteen. You know, this one, and this one could be the camp counselors, and this one could be one of the kids that the camp counselors have to take care of, and this one could definitely be a kid. So at the end of the day, I don't know. I just don't know. So yeah, those are the references. Those are the references I'm working with. Hey, Kendra, Bratton, Fairy VTuber, welcome. Thank you so much for the super chat, and also welcome to the channel. Hello, how are you doing? It's looking great. Don't about your artwork is a lot better than mine. You're doing wonderful. Thank you so much. There's something about it that I'm not liking, but I thank you for the compliment. I don't mean to disrespect anyone's compliments. I'm sorry for being so judgmental of myself. I'm sorry. But thank you. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. Hi. I don't have throat muscles. Ah, good point. You're a skeleton. I forgot. The neck is connected to the face, not to the skull. Also, the neck... What? The neck is connected to the face and not the skull. Also, the neck is not connected to the spine. I mean, technically it kind of is. But maybe it's a bit too forward? Is it too forward? Like... Is it that this part should all be like... more forward? Is that better? That's possibly better. I had English pronunciation lessons and had to be aware of many things in order to pass. Also improving pronunciations. I already forgot the context for that. I already forgot the context for that. I need to improve pronunciation. Try coming up with a different voice that you use for English. It helps a lot. Touch them how? Like just rubbing my neck with my hand or cramming my hand into my mouth and down my throat? Because that's really only a you thing. Well, I guess if you're just a human or whatever, that you can touch it from the outside. You can like press a little bit and feel all the little like ridges and stuff of the bones and everything that's on the throat. It's kind of cool. I wish I had a better voice. I'm sure you can train that, but also I don't think your voice is bad. Delphin, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hello. Into the bin. Woo! I mean, some parts of it are going nice. Some parts of it are nice. I'm liking the head. I'm liking the face. I just need to find a way to make them work with the rest of this freaking thing. You might need to change the pose entirely. I know, but I'm liking the head and the face. So at the very least, we can keep that, right? At the very least, we can keep that. It's like a shaft head tilt. Maybe you just grab some shaft as an inspiration. In my defense, someone kept me up until 2 a.m. Was it Lena? Did you stay up until 2 a.m. watching Lena, Joel? Did you not manage your time? Because The Rock was keeping you hostage. I was recommended here by Kruka Gamer. By Kruka Gamer, thank you, Kruka. Are you enjoying it, Kendra? Looks like you have to draw at least some booba. Maybe. Nor to be party probably disconnected itself. The problem that this program has. And I'm pretty sure by now I could probably swap it out. I'll probably try to do that during... I don't know if I'll have time during the weekend. But, the program that I'm using right now, if it's not used after like an hour, it gets disconnected from the stream. It's really weird. It's looking great, thank you! There's some massive shoulders. Is she a quarterback? I don't know. I think I just started going without fixing the foundation first. I think the problem is I never fixed the foundation of the pose and everything. So here's the thing. I think I need to separate. I think I need to separate the parts that I do like, which is this. And the hair? This is the head, right? Head. This is the hair. Hair. there. And this is the part that's not working. This is the part that's just not working. And I spent so long today just doing the backpack. What if I was trying to construct this again, but to match the thing that I already have? What if I was doing like the shoulder here, up, a little bit more tilted, the backpack here, like closer. The hand already like in that other pose. Something like this. Like it's still looking bad, but I think it's looking better. And we do the backpack here. Smaller. And I do the edge. Is that better? Is that better? And then this actually wouldn't be able to float that hard. This wouldn't be able to flow that much because it's actually like really long. Like really, really long and gravity accommodating hair. And we wouldn't actually do just hair into the very bottom because we'll probably cut it here. But is that better? I think that's better, right? I think that's probably better. I just needed to do one part that I liked so that I could adjust everything else to it. Maybe she's at different stages of her life. Maybe you can give yourself artistic license and make her an adult. I don't know. I'm going... I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going for... I want to be at least a little bit satisfied. That's gonna be enough for me. It's okay and you're welcome. I'm just... I'm good. I'm just sketching too. I hope that your sketching goes great. More footwork at the elbow too. Make the arm and forearm shoulders and shrink the hand. I think everything needed to be shrunk. Context, you asked about us touching our necks and muscles and bones and stuff to feel maybe how it moved while speaking. Yeah! Yeah, I did say that! Wait, let me go back to your comment. Yes, I had English pronunciation lessons. I had to be aware of many things. Oh, they made you touch your throat while you were speaking as you had your classes? That's kind of cool. I started touching my throat right now. I don't know if I don't know if my voice is changing as I'm doing it. But I started touching my throat. I can't doodle them right now. I am in Street Fighter 6. I know the name of that game. I may have done something like that. Yes, touching your throat. I'm enjoying the stream. I'm glad. I'm really glad. I did it. I finished Combo Trial 7. Congratulations. It sounds like it was making you struggle. It sounds like it was difficult. The MTU, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Also, if this is your first time here on this channel, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your time. Welcome to the pit. I said that horribly, by the way. I didn't go into my automatic welcome. have one part that I liked, so I could adjust everything else to it. Also, Tide Trooper, welcome and hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much for the funner that you gave me. I'm glad that I have you here so that I can say it with my words and you can hear it. Thank you so much. It means the world. I love that you made it really hyper and really like excited, which is very much me. It might be better, yes. Clean up a bit to see, but I think it's better. Let me just hide this even more. And also, I still think maybe I made it too small. Let me... I definitely think that's better. I definitely think that's what I needed. I love long hair so much. Me too. You know what that means? Boop. That's exactly what we needed. It doesn't look like you're trying to attach a girl's head on a man's body anymore. I'm sorry. I was focusing so much on the backpack that I didn't even focus on like fixing the proportions immediately. Which is always the first step. The first step should always be to fix the proportions, but I didn't do that, and the entire time I struggled for it. The entire time I struggled for it. Old one, new one. Old one, new one. Yeah, we're definitely keeping the new one. We are definitely keeping the new one. It still feels like the arms might be too long. But yeah, we're gonna just keep it dancing, man. I don't know. I just need to keep moving. It's still better. It's still going better. Still struggle with the arms? Yes. Still better than before? Abso-freaking-lutely. A lot better. I see you're a person of culture as well. Long hair is love, long hair is life. Yeah, it is. The hard thing you're feeling is your trachea. Wait, is that the trachea? Because obviously we have different names for stuff. Obviously, right? But I don't think I ever really stopped to consider what the trachea is. I love short hair too, though, Ellie. Well, now you requested long hair. I honestly just love all kinds of hairstyles so much. Honestly, yeah, hair is so cool. The fact that we can do such crazy stuff with it is so cool. Have you ever seen, like, properly weird hairstyles? Like, people doing literally roses with their hair is a thing. It's so insane. There are some complex braids that just make me go insane. Like, literally just insane. Alright, there we go. Now that... Most of this drawing is gonna be hair. And that is the part that I hate rendering the most. So I'm already suffering. Maybe I just won't render it. Maybe I'll just do... Maybe I'll just do minimal shading for this one. Maybe it doesn't need to be rendered. Maybe minimal shading is fine sometimes. You know? Like, maybe we don't need to. Maybe we don't need to do proper hair shading every time. I saw someone made a violin with their hair. Oh my god, if you ever find that picture again, please show it to me. I go insane when people do that kind of crazy stuff to their hair. Because I could never. I don't know how to do complex hairstyles. I don't know how to do, like, anything beyond a traditional... Like, the first braid that you learn how to do, that's where I stopped. I don't called in English, but there's something called in Spanish trenza cosida. I don't know how to do that shit. The direct translation would be sewn, like if you were sewing it with needle and thread. It's not really that you're sewing it with needle and thread. You do it just with hair. But that's the name of it. I never learned how to do that. I never learned how to do that kind of braid. So I'm fascinated by people that can. It is not that I haven't tried. I have tried. I just can't wrap my head around it. So it's really fascinating to me. It's like magic. It's some kind of magic that I specifically cannot do. You know, but that's why I shapeshift. So I don't need to learn how to do hairstyles. I can just shapeshift them. Easy peasy. Finally, progress! Honestly, yeah, this went from, oh, I think I'm gonna trash this entire drawing to, well, if I clean it up a little bit, I could just color this and be done. It changed really quickly. It changed so quickly, it's not even funny. Where is this? Ah! Aha! I did it in the wrong layer. I see. I see. That's the layer it should have been in. There we go. Now, where the frick is this in? Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, I'm not upset at this hair. I'm not upset at the face. Not entirely sure that this is my favorite piece ever, but it's so much better than the one I did for this character on my first art fight. And that's the goal. The goal is I want to redraw her and make her in a style that I want to at least be satisfied with the drawing that I make of her. That's, where is it? Here. Okay. It's kind of messy. It's kind of messy. It's gonna get there. Don't worry about it. We just need to figure out what exactly it did and where it's not feeling fine. And we also need to figure out which freaking layers all of these scribbles are in. But that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. It's here. So we're just gonna delete that. Perfect. Now I should be able to do this and clean that up. And where is that? Okay. Okay. It's still here. It's still here somehow. Okay, let's make sure that it's actually clean because it's distracting the hell out of me. Distracting me so freaking much. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's better. Short hair girls forever! Oh, you guys want me to change back? Bring back short hair snake! Okay. Man, you guys are indecisive today. Says the girl that spent the entire drawing, the entire stream, not really liking what she was drawing. I see some wild styles here, especially Yaru's. I know! Hair is super cool because you can do whatever you want with it. Like that guy who fashioned his beer into a diorama? Give me that link. I demand that link. Please give me that link. I'm begging you. Yaros do come up with cool outfits and stuff from time to time. some styles of fashion are also like fascinating. Not anything that I would particularly want to use. Something like Yaru, which is like super like specific and niche. Something like Lolita, for example. It's like I like some styles, but not all of the styles. You know, those niches in fashion that go really niche? They are fascinating. Interesting. Get us to come up with cool outfits and stuff from the time. You think rendering hair and drawing is tough? You should try animating it. Oh no, thank you. Absolutely not. Thank you very much. Braids, Sasuke, I love those so much. I know, braids are really cute. Also, sorry, I just bumped my mic. I said, shh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm sorry. They actually revolutionized animation when they did Violet's hair in The Incredibles, which is pretty recent. Oh, I remember I saw that video. The video in which they talked about that, I think. And also for The Incredibles 2, they did like a revolutionary method for calculating distances, I think. Distances and movement speed. I don't know, I'm a really big fan of animation, so I really like it when someone breaks down. Oh yeah, like Pixar tries to do at least one big innovative thing. I think for The Good Dinosaur it was volumetric clouds. Very interested in all that. If you have any more video essays about it, send them my way. I probably have seen them, but hey, in the off chance that I haven't. Oh no, what happened to long hair, Snake? Bring back long hair! Guys, you need to decide! That's why I said cool stuff from time to time. I mean, listen. At the very least, it's always very creative and not anything that I could do. We need a poll at the end of the stream? At the end of the stream, we're gonna do a poll at the very end? Today's 3D herring is way easier than what Pixar did with The Incredibles. Well, but at the time it was revolutionary. Also, Fox on Nissan, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Ellie's getting all haircuts. Oh, shush. Oh, shush. Thank you. Thank you. Start a poll, long or short hair. It's over already? Yeah. It's the end of the stream. Oh, yeah. Wow, 2 hours already. Yeah, wow. 2 hours of practically doing nothing in the art department. Actually, listen. At the end of the day, we did get something, right? At the end of the day, this is decent. At the end of the day, this is... I have a piece of art that I can refine and finish. I'm not saying today, but in the next couple of days, I should be able to refine and finish this. And honestly, that's a victory. I would say that that's a victory. Also, did you notice that I threw it out kind of like a joke? But in the end, doing the eyelashes first actually managed to help me finish the eye. I actually was able to finish the eye when I did the eyelashes first. What is my problem? What is my problem? Why can I only do eyes if I do the eyelashes first? That is such a crazy limitation that I have. It's not even the first time that it happens. It's like legitimately a consistent thing. It's like I'm struggling with the eye. Okay, let me do the eyelashes. And then I somehow figure it out, kinda. Not always, but kinda. Because eyelashes equals cute. Maybe. Now you can grab hair particle properties, add them little by little, transform them in clumps, and you can either animate them through physics or a curve vector. I don't know much about like the actual process, because I've never done 3D animation. I mean, here's the thing. I've done some sculpting, right? I've done some 3D sculpting. But I've never learned enough about topology to re-topologize any of my sculpts. And there is absolutely no way to animate a sculpt without re-topologizing it. So I never got further than just like having a nice sculpt. I didn't even learn how to render it. Like, I don't know how to do a cool render for a sculpt. I know that you can do that. I know that you can add like interesting lighting and stuff like that. And I don't know how to do that. And I don't even know enough about it to like get a good tutorial on it. Nowadays, it's been so long since I've sculpted anyways. I would like to try to sculpt one day in like live stream, but I think my computer would like explode. Because I like working with a lot of detail in my sculpts, and my computer already struggled when I wasn't trying to sculpt and do something else at the same time. So I definitely don't think that it would be able to... I definitely don't think that it would be able to hold on with sculpting and streaming. It's too many things. It's just too many things. Okay, now that I've done the eye, I can delete the eyelashes and put them again in my... in a way that I actually decide to do it. Anyways, I am actually going to start wrapping up the stream though. I'm really glad that I got some progress. Thank you so much, Nether, for the help. Thank you for helping me notice all the problems that I was having. I am really happy, and it makes me want to keep going out of fear that later I'll get stuck again. But at the same time, I'm just like, I'm too tired. I need to go. I don't think I like those eyelashes. Gonna keep them like this. Gonna keep them like this for now and bring it back later. Later I can decide what to do the eyelashes. By the way, no eyelashes on the winking eye? I don't know. I'll consider what to do with the eyelashes later. I also have to fix this. It's a little bit like all over the place. Like, I'm gonna have to fix the shape a little bit. I don't know if making it more curved, like thicker at the middle, or more consistently thick. Not entirely sure. But right now it's not the moment. Right now we are going to end it. We're definitely like... I'm actually really happy with where I went. I'm actually really happy with how it's looking. I think if I run out of time, I could even have it just like flat colors on this and publish it as like sketch line. But it's save. Oh my god! I haven't saved in the entire thing. I haven't even saved on the entire thing. Holy shit. Okay, I'll save right now. But for now, this is it. This is the progress, and you guys are gonna see this later. You guys are gonna see this at some point. Hopefully in the next few days. Actually, you guys are not gonna see it because it's gonna be in my ARTFIGHT, but it's not going to be posted anywhere else because I still have to post from my ARTFIGHT of this year. I still have to post the rabbit girl and the tiefling girl on all my socials. I still have to put my socials on the Discord. So yeah, there's quite a bit. There's quite a bit to be done before you guys can see this finished piece. Oh my god! Is that a freaking windmill beard? That is amazing. That is amazing. The violin! Holy shit! Oh, I love people who can do that. I love people who can do that. Miss me with that weapon accuracy shit. I'm shooting everything. Me! That is me! That post is me, Retouch! 100%! Okay, wow. Thank you so much for the photos of the weird hairstyles. Fascinated, amazed, admiring, respecting, 100% standing. I stan. Alien fear? Exactly! Exactly! I like the bird in the nest myself. I think the one that caught my eye the most is the windmill because it is the most visually pleasing to me. But yeah, I think the bird cage is the most technically impressive one. Oh, unless you mean the one right below the windmill, the little... Ah, now I understand it. I was struggling to understand that one. I was struggling to understand what it was. Anyway, so cool. So cool. Let me go to the wrap-up, chat. Let me just go to the wrap-up. That's enough. That's enough struggling against my drawing for now. I'm going to see if I finish it while I have role-playing. That is like a prime moment to... Oh my god, and today's session is gonna be kind of... bothersome. Oh my god, chat works! It does! I fixed it, you guys. You're welcome. I'm recommending you, Elyssia. I decided to recommend you on some other streamers live right now on Kendra's Discord. Thank you so much, Crooked Gamer. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Thank you. No fair reacting to what no one else can see. It's on the Discord. Do you guys want me to show it? Okay, but I'll show it with my side because it's easier. I'll show it with side because it's easier. Let me go back to the... Let me go back to this. Also, Crumpets, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Oh my god, I had a panic attack for a second that the chat was not working again. But welcome, Crumpets. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Sister had a problem. How far did your problems with the drawing? Well, you tried. Hey! It's pretty good. We went from practically nothing to something that's pretty clean. It's getting fine. But also, I hope your sister is okay. I hope your sister's doing good. I hope whatever you went to the hospital for is resolved. And welcome. Looking at this is making my face itch. Okay, let me show you guys what we are talking about on the Discord. We're talking about... Oh. Let me put it at the very top, actually. We're talking about this violin for hair. How freaking amazing is that? We are also talking about... I'm just gonna show my favorites. The cage beard is a feat of prowess. Look at this shit. Look at this. Like how in the hell do you even do that? How? What? That is amazing. That is ridiculous. Hot Pants mentioned that he likes this one, which it is nice. Definitely, it is nice. Bird in the nest. Very impressive. And the one that I preferred, the one that I liked a lot, the windmill. Wait, no. Copy image. Why won't you copy the image? Copy the image. I want to paste it. Yeah. Freaking windmill beard. How freaking freaking cool is that? How freaking amazing is that? Amazing. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, and now I can delete all of these. And save properly. Save that properly. And now we can go wrap up. I said wrap up. Hell yeah. We are at the wrap up. A little bit late, but well, technically that counted as wrap up too. We were talking about random stuff. Not random stuff. Stuff that you guys shared. So far the drawing looks good. Even the turtle backpack looks cute. Thank you. The turtle backpack is like the important part of the piece, so it better. It better. Looking at this is making my face itch. Yeah, the thing about beards is they look very uncomfy. But also the thing about beards, not with these guys. Not with these guys. These guys clearly know how to take care of their beards. But the thing about beards is that a lot of the time, they look like people aren't, like, taking care of the hair in the beard so that it's going to be, I don't know, better groomed, I guess. Better groomed would be the word. Because, like, I'm sure that you can take care of your beard in a way not exactly the same as hair. Not exactly the same. You probably don't use the exact same type of creams and serums and oils or whatever. But I'm sure there are specific, like, oils or creams or serums that go in beard hair to make it more, like, manageable and, prolijo. More brushable, more sightly, I don't know. And less itchy, probably. Chat still works. Wow, thanks for the vote of confidence, guys! In fact, she made a lot of progress, Campets, in the last 20 minutes. Yeah, the entire stream was a mess. This entire stream was absolutely, like, it was a mess. There's no hiding it. It was bad. It was pretty bad. But hey, we got it. We got it in the end. It's there, it's working. It's a decent drawing and it's a vast improvement from the last time I drew this character, which is what I wanted. What I want out of this, the one thing that I want out of this is I want the character to have wanna see how bad my first drawing of this character was? Well, not how bad, but I definitely didn't like it. I definitely don't like it. So I'm gonna show you my previous attempt at drawing this character and the reason why I'm kind of like really wanting to draw it again. Where is it? Here is the first time that I drew this character. And I don't like it. I don't like it. So I wanted to give it like a little bit of a redemption, you know? Like I wanted to draw it again, but now that I have improved a lot. And I am definitely happier, like much happier with this year's iteration of this character. Look like a Bloodborne enemy? I haven't played Bloodborne, so I'll believe you. I wish to see more art streams like this. More art streams in which like literally 1.5 hours is no progress and then in the last 15 minutes I decide how to change it and stick with it. Is that what you mean? You made 30% of the drawing, so I'll give you that. It's more than 30%. The sketch is the most difficult part. It's like 50% at least. This guy's beard must be completely unmanageable for days after doing these. I would assume so. But hey, Maybe he won a prize for it. That looks like it's for a competition. That definitely doesn't look like he's going around life like that. I was not expecting the wind waves. The wind waves are really cute. They're really nice. Probably looks like a Daffy Duck after an exploding cigar. What, after he clears it up? Alright, I should be going. Thanks for the stream. Have a good evening and see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Research. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. I should say that later. Forget about it. But I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you sleep well. I hope that you feel very well rested in the morning. Thank you for being here. Those must be a day of the event creation. They can't be a daily thing. Yeah, it has to be like a contest or something, right? There's no way that that's like a daily routine thing. Did we just uncover Ellie's kink? Guys with beards? Actually, no, I don't really like... I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude if anybody has it, but I don't really like beards. They're like minus points instead of plus points. They seem itchy and they don't seem comfortable to touch. Is it stressing how many people say some variation of you have to wash it? Oh my god, no, no. Yes, you have to wash it. God damn, you have to wash it. Are you kidding me? There are a lot of beard products. Even a scuff beard requires products to look good. Even the Johnny Depp looks require products. I would assume. Like, you have to take care of your hair because it's not going to be healthy and nice looking. Well, some people are blessed by genetics and they do have perfectly looking hair, like perfect looking hair without doing anything. But as someone who isn't blessed with divine hair genetics, I actually do have to take care of what products I put on it. So that's why I'm talking about oils or creams or serums, because I do all that shit. Because without all that shit, my hair isn't as shiny and soft as I want it to be. And I assume beards are the same. We have very different definitions of bad, though the new one is looking better. I definitely think the new one is looking better. I definitely think I'm very happy with the new one. Anime Elyssia drawing looks nice. Thank you. Although the Unito is a bit weird. Yeah, don't focus too much on it. I was just trying to finish the drawing, man. That's why I'm saying, like, I wanted to draw this character again because the first time I didn't like the drawing even when I posted it. So now I want to post something that I like, and maybe I don't like it in like 2 years. Maybe in 2 years I'll be completely disgusted by it. I don't know. But the reality is, I at least want to be happy with what I post in the moment that I post it. Alright, I'm head off. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good evening or whatever time it is in your country. Have a good evening, Tide Troopers. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. On a somewhat related thing, don't feed your tortoise lettuce. It's basically crunchy water. I think you can still feed them lettuce as like a fun snack if they like chewing on it. But you do have to feed them like nutritive stuff. It's less don't feed them this, and it's more don't only feed them with lettuce, because otherwise you're not giving them nutrients at all. But it's fine to eat if they like the crunch of it. I'm drinking. Oh, good night, Delphine. Have a good night. I hope that you sleep well. I hope that you feel very well rested in the morning. Thank you so much for coming by. It's called the World Beard and Mustache Championship. Yeah, that sounds like it. That sounds like it. That sounds like a prize thing, indeed, like a competition. With you being an Argentinian, how did you become so fluent in English? Being an absolute hermit nerd. Basically, okay, so I really have no way to answer this in a way that is like satisfactory, because it's probably a combination of many things. I live more in English than I do in Spanish nowadays, because all the games that I play are in English, all the movies that I watch, or at least like 80%. If you don't count, okay, I watch in Japanese with English subtitles because it's easier that way. Most movies I watch are in English. Most YouTube videos I watch are in English. Books, now that I understand enough English, I prefer reading them in the original language, and most books I read are in English as their original language. Every roleplay table that I have is online and therefore easier to find with English players, or rather English speaking players. Everything online is done in English unless you go to niche communities. So at the end of the day, I have more involvement with English as a language than with my own language. Because as a hermit that doesn't actually go out much, I use English on a daily basis, and I don't use Spanish on a daily basis. So, yeah. But as far as how I came to be fluent, at one point during my classes, I realized that the whole switching voices thing, you know? When I say that I switch my voice in English and in Spanish, there's like a little switch. I learned to do this thing where I do have a different voice for English and for Spanish. That helps you a lot. And I intend to create, like, not create a new voice, but like switch my voice slightly whenever I try to learn Japanese or Korean, so that I most easily can grab onto the fluency and to the melody of the language instead of getting stuck on maybe habits that I have on other languages. So it's basically a mixture of a lot of studying, but a lot of immersing myself in the culture. It's just when you all the time are listening to English and interacting with people in English, it feels like you're practicing without practicing, you know? It's like actively practicing 24 hours a day. Not 24 hours because I'm also like, you know, sleeping sometimes. But when I'm not sleeping and I'm not interacting with people in like the world out there, I'm interacting with English. So you just get a shit ton of practice. It's just that everything improves with practice, right? And English is just out there to be practiced with constantly, 100% all the time. They have a nutrient spray you can use on lettuce and such. Oh, that's so nice! Science, man, that's interesting. Elyssia Meriboo, I think they call it... Do I call it Americaboo? No. I'm pretty sure there's a name for that. Anyways, I wouldn't say exactly that it's America, because it is also like people from Canada or people from the UK or people who's also have English as a second language. Which voice is the true Ellie voice? The English or the Spanish? They're both the true Ellie voice. All of the voices that I make are my own voice. That's a thing that I think is very funny. When people say like, oh, that's not your real voice. I was like, well, I am making it with my own throat. You know? Okay, so I can tell you that this is not my real voice, right? If I try to do this, right? Something like that. That's not my real voice, obviously. That is something that I can barely sustain, never can do the same way twice. It hurts me. So that's something that I wouldn't count as my real voice, even if I can make it myself. But something that comes naturally when I want to speak whatever language, isn't that like my real voice in that language? Doesn't that count? I don't know. Interesting philosophical questions, I guess. But fun fact, I am actually trying to change my Spanish voice now. Like my native voice, I'm trying to change it. Because I've realized after this long time streaming, I've realized that I really have handled my voice in English in a way that I can sustain it for hours and hours and hours. Like, I can do an endurance stream, I can do 8 hours of constant non-stop talking with this voice. Ow, stop it. Sorry. By stop it, I meant myself, and by it, I meant stop banging on the mic. I'm so sorry if that hurt you. I didn't mean to. I hit the mic not on purpose, on accident. Jesus Christ, my freaking mouth! Did you finish the drawing, Leo? Not yet, but it's going well. It's going well. Thank you for being here, Leo. How are you doing? Are you still working? Are you still stuck? I'm so sorry. I hope that you're having a decent time. I hope that you're not having a lot of annoying, very difficult cases. I hope that you're being willing, being kind of like that you're having an easy day. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, my brain has disconnected by now. What the fuck was I talking about? Lego Engineer, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hi. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Oh yeah, I was mentioning, I actually am trying to change my Spanish voice with my voice coach, because I realized that with the voice that I use in English, I can maintain like an 8-hour stream. I can talk for 8 hours and be like kind of tired, but overall fine. But with my Spanish voice, if I try to speak for like 1 hour, I try to speak for 1 hour in my natural Spanish voice and I am like done. I cannot keep going. My throat hurts. I'm gonna want to not talk at all the next day, you know, like things like that. And it's the funny thing about natural voices, quote unquote, is that you could be doing things that are wrong for you without even realizing, because like it's what naturally occurred to you or what naturally came to you. And you could actually be messing yourself up with your natural voice, and you need to change your habits so that it's going to be great. Now, I'm not saying this to like point at anyone or to scare anyone, but I have seen people, like, I have met people in real life. At least 3 times I've met people in real life that had like very hoarse voices, like very like cranky, you know, voices. And when I asked them like, oh my god, what happened? Did you have an accident? Did you have like a very bad illness or whatever? And then they tell me, not really. I just had a job that like required me to talk a lot, and I started like getting worse as time went by. And it's like, so you didn't do anything specific. You just talked naturally. And they were like, yep, that's it. I was a tour guide and I had to do tours, and I just had to speak to a megaphone, and I still like messed up my throat. It was like, wow, I'm scared because I feel pain when I talk for like an hour. So that means that I am doing something bad with my throat, and I don't want to have that kind of consequence later on. So I'm trying to change my Spanish voice now. Nobody has this. I don't know why I went on this tangent, but now you know. Argentinian, yet you speak English better. Oh yeah. My sister constantly bullies me with that. She says I know 1.5 languages. I know English and a little bit of Spanish. Or at least longer. I can definitely speak English for longer. I can definitely speak English in a sustained manner for hours and hours and hours, where I absolutely cannot do that in Spanish. But yeah, I'm sorry for the weird tangent. Technically, even though you didn't ask about it, technically it's Hot Pants' fault. Because you asked about the true Ellie voice, and that sent me on this tangent. You should look into voiceover acting, since you do have very anime-ish voice, fluctuation, cadence, tone. I would really like to. Now that I am like working with a voice coach, I have been considering it. But first I want to get to a stable point where I feel comfortable speaking for as many hours as I need to, and that I feel that my voice is constant. Because here's the thing. You guys are hearing me. I am not. I can only hear myself afterwards, after the fact. But do you get the feeling that some streams I have a different voice than other streams? Like, does it happen to you that you feel I have different, like, voices? Because the thing is, as I said before, I have worked on my voice to be able to endure 8 hours of constant talking by myself until very recently. Very recently, like, I'm talking less than 3 months. I found a voice coach. And now I'm working with this voice coach and I'm like, oh, okay, let's try to find a sustainable way to be able to speak for hours and hours and hours, and most importantly, to have a consistent technique to work for hours, to talk for hours and hours and hours. Because I don't feel like my voice is consistent, you guys. I feel like sometimes it goes one way, sometimes it goes another, and it's like I'm just flying by. I'm just swinging it, you know? I'm just winging it. But after I find like myself feeling stable and feeling like my technique is consistent, then I've already talked about this with my voice coach. Then I want to start doing like characters' voices. Like, can I, if I manage to do this stably and in a consistent way, can I do my deep voice stably and in a consistent way? Huh? Can I? I don't know. I don't know, because the thing about voiceover is also you need to be able to do it for several hours, right? Unless you get really small roles, which I guess I could try already for that. But is your voice itself changing? It's not just scuff. It's probably my voice. It's probably my technique not being consistent enough. It's probably my technique not being consistent enough, because when my concern has been this entire time, my concern has been make sure that your throat isn't feeling like it's going to hurt after the stream. That has been my one concern. But now with my voice coach, I'm working on, okay, let's work on a voice or like a technique that will allow you to speak for hours without hurting, but also that will feel consistent every single time. So that's where I'm going. That's where I'm heading. You thought you learned to speak when you were 2 years old. You thought wrong. Honestly, some people really have messed themselves up for speaking for hours but doing it in a way that hurt their throat. An anime about an Argentinian snake living in Japan. I would love to visit Japan. I've never been. You're very well versed with your different voices when you do your streams, when you're reading things in character. I don't think I can maintain them for too long, but yeah. I do have a couple of character voices. I've never noticed your voice changing. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just paranoia on my side. I'm making tea, I'm back. Movie marathon till 5 AM after stream? Who needs sleep after all? Me! I need sleep! I'm tired! I am so tired! What do you mean who needs sleep? I need sleep! Me! The snake needs sleep! Desperately! And she can't get it because she has to go cook dinner. She has to cook dinner, and it's stupid vegetables, which take like an age to cook because each vegetable needs its own like different cooking process. Bah! Why do I do this to myself? Just because I like eating tasty and healthy and nutritiously? Do you know how much easier it is to just buy a burger and throw it in the grill? But no, I have to cut the onions and then cook the onions and then cut the pepper and then cook the pepper and then grate the carrot. Stupid pastel-y buying vegetables that now are gonna rot if I don't use them. Go sleep if you want. No, I have to cook dinner. I would like to help you cook. Alas, you cannot. It is my burden. It is on my shoulders. The woes of eating healthy. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I do this to myself. And I know that that I would choose it anyways. I know that it's a choice I'm making because I do think it's better and I like it. But also, I tired, I want nap, I sleepy, I pillow. Yeah. We Americans eat burgers all the time, but we're fine. I should honestly keep a couple burgers in my freezer for emergency days where I really just want to take a nap. I really should. I want to take a nap. Actually, technically I do that. I just run out, but not with burgers, with milanesas. Because I'm Argentinian. At the end of the day, I'm Argentinian, so I don't have burgers to throw in the grill, but I do have milanesas to throw in the oven. I'll toss an instant meal in the microwave for 1:30. I'm feeling flames of hatred right now, officer. Was that supposed to be a Z? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And laugh while eating it? How evil. You meanie? You meanie? Pretty fun stream. Oh, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. You've chosen it because you think you're better than other people by doing it. I know. No, not really. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it a lot. Here's the thing. I'm an Argentinian by birth. But if I talk about some stuff, I feel very alienated from other Argentinians. Like, for example, I don't really enjoy cow meat. Like, I don't like the taste of it. I like only a very few specific cuts. And mostly I don't like it. And I don't like eating chicken constantly because, like, you get bored of the same flavor over and over. And there's only like 2 cuts that are viable to eat. Because, yeah, you could eat wings, but who's gonna cook wings? Not me. I'm not gonna go through the process of cooking a million of those things because they only have a little bit of meat in them. So at the end of the day, you only have the chicken breast or the chicken thighs and legs. And that ends up getting boring. And then there is pork. But, like, I only like 1 cut of pork. So at the end of the day, I genuinely just prefer vegetables. It's just that they take so long to cook in a way that is tasty. Which is better, Argentinian or American food? I wouldn't be able to tell you because, again, I am a very weird Argentinian. I don't like cow meat, which is like, I don't know, 50% of our diet at least. I don't like it. When I say milanesas, I mean like chicken milanesas. When I say you can make fish, soy, or even eggplant milanesas. Eggplant milanesas are so freaking good! Man, they're one of my favorites. I tried zucchini milanesas because I like zucchini more than eggplant, but no, it's eggplant. That's where it's at. Eggplant milanesas are fucking tasty, but they also take like 3 fucking hours to do. I don't have the time. I don't have the time to do eggplant milanesas. Microwave burgers. No, that doesn't sound good. At least throw them in the oven. At least throw them in the oven, man. At least milanesas are healthier than just burgers. I do have milanesas in the freezer most times. I think I ran out this week. You don't like beef and chicken? That's one way to offend all Americans as quickly as possible. I like chicken. I like chicken. Particularly like al espiedo? ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice al espiedo? Sorry, I don't know how to say that in English. How about sauteed, cubed and sauteed for a wok or something? That's a nice way to eat chicken. More of a fish person? Honestly, yes. But instead of fish, it's like the rest of the sea stuff, like shrimp and The other thing that is not shrimp, but it looks like shrimp. I don't know the names. Jesus, I'm not remembering any of the names. Calamares, camarones, mejillones, canicama, rabas, pulpo, prawn, maybe it's prawn, octopus, squid, all of that shit. Octopus, squid, shrimp, prawn, like all of it. I love that. I love that so much. You can tell how much she loves them by the way she's abusing the table. I miss them so much. I miss eggplant milanesas. I miss them. This sounds good. I'm gonna have to try making some. Try. It does take a long time to cook. At least in my opinion, it takes too long, but it is very nice. I like them very much. A hot take for Americans, I don't like deep fry stuff. I don't mind. It's not that I don't like deep fry stuff, but I don't like cooking deep fry stuff. I'm scared. I am scared of the deep frying process. So I never eat deep fry stuff unless I'm like outside and buying it from someone from like fast food places or whatnot. Because if I have to do it myself, I'm scared. I'm scared of the oil. It's a lot of oil and you need it to be very hot and I'm scared. Favorite drinks, any sodas? No, water. Water all the way, baby. Water and mate cocido con leche. And that's it. Mermaid? Mermaid core. I'm a little bit mermaid core. Seabug, tasty seabugs. Yeah, pretty much. Seabugs. Whatever category it is. Shrimps and prawns and octopus and squid and all of that. All of those. I love that. Natch, poke, glasses or clocks. Oh my god! We're gonna go, guys. That was an interesting segue. That was an interesting little conversation we had at the end. But we're gonna go now. Thank you so much for being here. I deep fry all the time. I don't because I'm scared. Tries to deep fry. Explosion! I legitimately, I fear it. I fear that. I fear that happening. Not what I meant, but sure. Mermaids are just water lamias after all. Next handcam stream, we're eating fish. I tried planning one handcam stream for eating. That was the cake, and it didn't happen. And the only other handcam streaming thing that I did was the spicy stuff. So I wouldn't hold my breath. I wouldn't wait on it. But yeah, thank you everyone for being. You know what I would like to do? Sorry, last tangent. I swear to gods, this is the last one. Okay. I would really like to do a handcam stream of like testing snacks from other places that you guys may know, but I don't. That would be very fun, in my opinion. Like, so far, from example, from the US, right? I have tried beef jerky. I have tried Hershey. Was it Hershey? I don't know. Cadbury? I don't know. Like some little chocolate eggs with peanut butter filling or something. And I have tried Peeps. And I think that's pretty much everything that I've tried that I'm like, that it's impossible to find here. If you were a guest on Onikita's channel, what would be your dish? I don't know. Probably something with seafood on it. Probably something with seafood. I genuinely am not joking. I really like seafood. Handcam traditional drawing? Oh, that would suck. I'll do it one day. One day I'll do it. It will suck. I don't know who's calling me, but I'm not gonna reply now on stream. Hershey's? I don't know if it was Hershey's. I'll write to Giddy right now. I wouldn't be able to travel to wherever she is. Anyways. Cadbury eggs? So maybe it was Cadbury eggs, yeah. The first thing we need to do is figure out what you don't have. Most things. Most things, probably. Reese's! Reese's! It was that! It was that! Now that you're saying it! Now that you're Lego engineer, you're right, it was Reese's! Reese's peanut butter thingies. Sorry, I don't have any more context than that. It was just Reese's and it had peanut butter inside. And I was disappointed because I've heard so much about peanut butter and I was expecting it to be like dulce de leche and it wasn't like dulce de leche. So, you know. Peanut butter cups, it was that, definitely. Definitely. But also, I grew up on dulce de leche, so I'm sorry, but peanut butter is not doing it for me. It just isn't. Not when I'm used to dulce de leche. Yeah, those are like kind of our legal crack. I understand. But that's because you didn't grow up with dulce de leche. Who lied to you like that? I wasn't lied. I was just like, I don't know. I was told by every movie ever that it's the greatest thing. And then I tried it and I was like, no, I'm sorry, but this is not dulce de leche. So, but yeah, we're gonna stop the discourse there. I'm sorry for any US person that's hating me right now. Don't compare things with dulce de leche if you want to have fun. Yeah, I'll stop doing that forever now. But yeah, let's go. It's late. You guys got me to talk about food. And I have, as you all know, I have strong opinions about food. Most of the time. Sometimes I have meh opinions about food. But I have some strong opinions about food. So, I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Nether, for the help with the drawing. Thank you, everyone who was here. Thank you, Cuckoo Gamer, for recommending me to someone. Thank you for just sharing your time with me. Gonna try that stuff sometime too. It comes up almost every stream. Yes, you definitely should. See, I get some good rest. Thank you, lamia. That still doesn't feel super good, but I tried to say lamia today, so maybe, you know, maybe we slowly start getting used to it. But for now, I'm gonna go. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the stream. But I hate saying that. And don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously. And try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and others, alright? Take care, my snake shifters. Bye-bye.